Welcome to another video of Unfiltered with Amel. I'm going to record a little bit behind the scenes before we start the show today. We're setting up. Got my boy Omar. Got my boy
What's up?
Ra. You ready?
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Come on.
The setup, the light, one camera, two cameras. By the way, Gentech office, if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's Tuesday. People are out of town. People are vacationing. Some people are in Lebanon. Some people are up north. But let me show you the guy behind the editing. What's up, bro?
Yo.
What I love is that we can actually crank it out same day. So that's my man right there. Literally record on a Tuesday and then he gets it done on Tuesday. Sometimes I go live with it on Wednesday or Thursday. But if you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe. If you guys aren't following me on IG, go follow me on IG. If you're not following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. And let's get this show started. What's up? What's up, everyone?
Let me say what's up. Let me say what's up.
Mirza, when are you actually gonna hop on a call with us, bro?
What's up, chat?
When are you gonna join one of these, Mirza?
For real.
Pozdrav. Sama, what's up? How you feeling today, bro?
Amazing, bro. I can't wait. I woke up today and I was so happy because I was gonna be here, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, I feel like you're living for Tuesdays right now. Like everything else is just like whatever.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's run the first one, bro.
Okay. Okay, so Eden.B from IGDM, he said, I moved back to Bosnia last year to start a business, but I feel like the mindset here is stuck. How do you inspire people to think bigger?
You gotta get exposed to people, bro. Like when I moved from Jacksonville to Tampa, which isn't like a big move, right? It's just between cities. Like the group of people that I had in Jax, they were like my homeboys. We used to like play soccer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a business mindset. So like the issue that I found was the fact that whenever I talked about business or when I wanted to like try like a business idea, no one really understood the lingo. And most of the time it was like, oh, why are you wasting your time on that? Let's go play soccer, stuff like that. I mean, we talked about this, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when I moved to Tampa, I just put myself in the right circles, like kind of like the co-working spaces, like the networking events, and people were talking about business. So it kind of becomes normal where so-and-so says like, hey, I started like an e-com store. So-and-so says, hey, I started like a marketing company. And then if you're one of them, it doesn't feel out of place.
Yeah.
The issue with Bosnia is you feel out of place when you're trying to do something that isn't acceptable, you know?
Yeah.
So what we need in Bosnia is more people being in the business space and talking about business more so that it becomes the norm. There's already some co-working spaces and like kind of networking events and so forth. We just need more of it because still now to this day, you know, like if you're like, hey, mom, I'm gonna start a business, they're gonna be like, oh, you're wasting your time with that. Like, go get a job, like go become a doctor or stuff like that.
My dad says the same exact thing. He says, go to college, dog. I'm telling you,
But
bro.
why? You know, it's because like it's a different mindset. And that's what holds us back. Because like if you listen to your parents, you have never tried, and then you would have never succeeded. Like I wouldn't have either because my mom was like, focus on school. Yeah. So imagine I never tried, bro. Like we wouldn't have Gentech. We wouldn't be sitting here today. Like I wouldn't be moving to Bosnia and trying to expand. All because of that decision saying, listen, I don't care what you have to say. I love you, but I'm going to do my own thing. Why? Because I was surrounded by enough people to be like, if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah. And that's what we need in Bosnia. We need more people showing off that they're doing well so that you can be like, shit, if they're doing it, I should be able to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's hard. That's hard. Okay. IGDM Alma said, why did you give out the Hormozi stuff out for free? Well, that's a good question. Why did you give out for free?
Did you reach out for it or not?
Nah.
I'm going to hook you up.
Thank you.
I'll hook you up.
Let's go. Thank you, Amel. Okay.
I mean, the Hormozi program was like $6K, right? And I mean, he kind of sold like books with it and all his templates and stuff like that. But why not give it out for free? Yeah. You know, it's like we're all like trying to figure it out. We're all homeboys. If I pay $6K, like why does everyone else have to pay $6K? Yeah. Like let me give it out to people. Some people that I gave it out to, like they couldn't afford the $6K and taking the Hormozi stuff. Yeah. But some people couldn't. And my thing was like, if I can help someone that could maybe take just one piece of the files that are in the Hormozi files that I share for free, it could completely change their life. And I actually had a friend say, you know, these things look simple. You didn't look through it, right? Because I didn't give it to you yet. Yeah. But I mean, like, when you look through it, it's like, it's simple stuff. But people overcomplicate what they think they need in order to succeed. Right? It is the basic stuff. And when you go on IG right now, like YouTube and stuff like that, everyone's like pitching their like super complicated process. Like, trust me, like the most simple business models can scale the biggest. And even like my coaching program that I just launched, the boardroom, people are like, oh, what value will I get? Bro, like if I tell you just one thing that could skew you to the different direction, like it could be worth millions.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you're gonna have like our weekly calls, you're gonna have the templates and all of that. But bro, just you may be asking, hey, what do you think about me starting an agency, and me being like, give it a try for 7 days, and that blows up. That's where the true value is, that maybe sometimes people like overthink.
That's hard. W Amel in the chat. Okay. So Philip from YouTube said, I've spent $500 on meta ads for my clothing brand with 0 return. What do you think I did wrong?
What do you think?
Me? I have no clue. But you're the pro. You're the pro. So you've got it.
And this goes back down to the common sense. Like we overcomplicate things. It's like, oh, I ran ads, I didn't get results on my clothing brand or whatever it is. I have to go look deeper into the targeting. I need to like fix like the pixel, like I need to fix the funnel. But think about like just simple stuff. And all you're doing with ads is like you're telling people, hey, look at my product. If people aren't buying, what do you feel like the issue is? I'm asking you.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Hold up. You're putting me on the spot.
So like, say you're selling clothes and you're walking around and you're like, hey, you want to buy this shirt? They're like, no. Hey, do you want to buy this shirt? You're like, no. That's all ads is. You're just saying, hey, do you want to buy this?
Okay.
So if everyone's telling you no, what is the problem? What do you think?
Maybe you're not selling it correctly.
That could be one. What's another one?
Let me think.
What if the product sucks?
So making better products. Okay.
That's usually like the first thing. Because if you launch like a new thing and the only people that bought it were your friends and family because they want to support you, and no one else bought it, maybe the product sucks. And there's nothing wrong with that. But why dump money into something that's not like
revenue?
That's not like worthy, you know? So like, yeah, could you maybe skew the marketing to mislead people to be like, oh shit, this is dope? Yeah. But like, we need to be honest with ourselves and be like, hey, my service sucks, my clothing line sucks, whatever I'm selling sucks. Like, let's go back to the drawing board and see how can I improve this.
Okay.
Some are not spending enough. Yeah, but what if you're spending more and no one's buying more?
That's also what I was kind of thinking a little bit, maybe.
But bro, like if you spend $500 and the average order is like $50, you're already not making money, so it's not profitable anyway. So like if you spend more, you're just gonna be more in the negative. Like there's a point where maybe like when you spend enough, the pixel learns who's buying, like whatever. But bro, like if the offer is correct and if everything is done correctly,
and you're still
the shittiest ad will perform very well. You know, because like I'll take Hormozi for example. I mean, he sold the 6K like offer because like people knew him, the brand, all the build up to that book launch and stuff like that. And I use the Lambo as an example. Like if you saw a shitty ad that said like, hey, Lambo's for sale for 5K, you'll probably buy it. You just might be like, iffy is like, is this true or is it fake? But like the offer is so good that it's like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. So Amir.designs from IGDM said, I am a freelancer offering social media management, but everyone tells me it's too saturated. What are your thoughts? Markets are saturated for people that are average, right? Okay.
Because if you're good, it's not going to be saturated. You're going to find your place. First things first, see how big the market is. Second thing is like find your edge. How are you going to be different from everyone else?
Yeah.
And you can dominate. Like when I got into the marketing space, hanging around like with like the people in Tampa already having like marketing agencies, I was like, bro, there's like 15, 20 of them. Like, do we need another marketing agency?
Yeah.
And guess who's number one right now in Tampa?
Genentech. Okay.
But why? So like we found our little vertical, our little space to build on top of. And what happens when like you kind of get momentum? Most companies die out because people give up. So yeah, maybe there's like 20 when you're starting, but most agencies, they maybe have a life cycle of like 3, 4, 5 years. So if you're in a game for 10 years, half your competition is already gone. Now there's going to be new competition that comes up, but hopefully you're already up here where that new competition can't catch up. But the second thing is like, be very good at your craft, right? We devoted a lot into our branding, in our SEO, like in our team. People know about us. So you really need to find a way to stand out. And this comes down to branding. So like a lot of people will start like an agency. They're like, shit, I like what Amel is doing. Let me go on Wix, build a website, buy a domain. And now like I have a marketing company and now I'm like, shit, no one's coming. No one's like purchasing my stuff. So what are you doing? Right? You gotta like find a way to be loud in a market that's very loud already.
Be authentic.
Authentic, but you gotta be loud. You gotta be screaming.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many people posting on social already. How are you different?
Yeah.
Right? So like the way I was different is I had the gold i8, right? Very like loud. Like when people saw me driving the streets, they're like, oh shit, that's Amel.
Yeah.
And then when they think about marketing, they're like, wait, Amel does marketing.
Yeah.
And then I mean more like our relationships. People are hosting maybe an event. They know me because of the car. They're like, hey, do you want to speak at the event? Now people know about me even more. So you have to find ways to really be loud in the market. There's a good, I don't know what his name is, but one of the founders that like started the coconut water thing. Yeah, like I don't drink coconut water, but you know how it blew up like a few years ago, like everyone was drinking coconut water.
Yeah.
So what did he do? He didn't have money for marketing. He put on a suit that looked like his coconut water product. So like the bottle itself. So he was wearing that with his buddy and they ran a marathon in that suit. So you don't think people would notice?
Yeah.
Right? So find things like that, bro. And like, I know it's embarrassing, but dude,
it gets attention.
No one's making fun of him right now with his billions, you know?
Yeah.
So like sometimes we gotta do things that are uncomfortable, which is like I always talk about, creating content, being out there. Like the more people know you, the more likely you're gonna succeed.
Yeah.
So that's the issue with like the guy that started a social media company. He's just sitting around hoping that people come. You gotta be out there.
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's hard. Okay. The next one is, hold on, let me get it. Okay, IGDM, Priya Singh. We're a B2B SaaS startup. Our sales cycle is long and ads don't convert fast. What type of marketing would you prioritize?
There's nothing wrong with running ads if the sales cycle is long. Find a way to decrease the sales cycle at least. I know this is more like a technical question, but if you have a like big product that takes like months to sell, say like it's like a I don't know, like a patient portal for like doctors. Usually they're not willing to just switch softwares, and maybe you gotta like kind of convince them. But is there something that you can pre-sell to just get them into your books?
Yeah.
So say that you can sell something that is maybe $1,000, right? Instead of your software that might be like worth like 60K in a year. If you can sell them something for $1,000 just to get them into the room and get them spending money with you, and if you can get that CPA to be $1,000, meaning like I have to spend $1,000 for them to buy this product for $1,000, I'm technically getting free ad spend. But what's more important is that they transacted with me initially on a smaller scale because it's less of a risk. And since they transacted with me, they already trust me. And then when I ask for the 60K like sale, it's more likely going to happen. So A, if you're worried about ad spend, get a smaller, like cheaper product and sell that. But be okay with longer sales cycles. We do a lot of ads for real estate. And those sales cycles are like 3 to 6 months, but it's okay. If I know, and if the client knows, like, hey, the leads that we're getting, they're probably going to close in 3 to 6 months. So we got to spend money for 3 to 6 months until you actually get the first person to convert. And after that, you know, it kind of just like catches up. Are you cool with that? And if they are, like, it's fine. Because guess what? Those 3 to 6 months are going to pass by anyways, right? What are you going to do? Sit around and not do anything? So definitely spend money on ads, even if your sales cycle is like 1 day or even 2 years. Like there's so much money in ads, bro.
That's hard. Oh, I like the ending. Okay. Creative Mind 93 from YouTube said, I have no problem getting leads, but they ghost me after the first call. How do you close more consistently?
They probably don't like you.
Okay.
Imagine you go on a date with a girl and you're like, hey, that was fun. And then she never texts you back.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, you can say, well, the leads, the girls are incorrect. And it's like, no, like what you're doing is incorrect.
Yeah.
It's either the way that like that first conversation went, or if you actually brought enough value for them to want that second date and commitment.
Yeah.
Right? Like I love using relationships as like business sales cycles because it's so true.
Yeah.
You know, like people like, well, the person is ghosting me. They don't like you. They don't want to hang out with you. They're not committing with you, which is pretty much marriage. It's like because they don't see a future with you. Right? So like a lot of these things relate to relationships. I definitely recommend like recording your calls. So that first like meeting, if you had it, record it so you can go back and say like, what could I have done better? Because that's all it comes down to. It just comes down to the fact that the first interaction was asked. You didn't either build enough value or they just don't see potential in the relationship. But I do really encourage on fixing the sales cycle so that it is a one call close. Because 70% of the deals will come from the first call close. If you do it correctly. Now, if someone's watching this and they're like, well, technically my deals come from the second, third call, it's just because you're not good at closing on a first call. So it's not that the rule isn't true. It's just that your first call isn't on point enough to close. So like statistically in business, 70% of the deals are closed on the first meeting. So it's like if your numbers are under that, it just means that you're not doing enough of a job. So that first call, like my recommendation is maybe if you are the closer, get someone else just to do that first call if you need an intro. But don't be the same person that does the first and second call because your value drops. You know, there's nothing else to look forward to. So first call leads, like get them in there, get good at finding their pain points right away, which I use the doctor frame. It's actually on my YouTube video on Marketing with Amel channel. I actually have like a full script where like I use a doctor frame on how to get to the pain point and how to convert right away.
Damn, Amel, you giving risk tips too. Okay. We got Nick from IGDM. He said, I'm making 8K a month, but spend almost everything. How do you actually blow your means when everything is so expensive?
Stop spending money, bro. I mean, dude, the guy's making 8K and he's saying that he's broke.
Damn. Yeah.
Right? How many, bro, like what's the average salary in the US? Like
a year?
Household income.
It's like 30,000 monthly? I know by year. It's like, I think like 30,000.
Yeah, so what's that, like 2.8K, 2.7K, like something like that? And people are surviving.
Yeah.
So like you could live off of 2.7K a month. This guy's making 8 and he can't live.
Oh yeah. That's damn.
Dude, like the thing that I see with finances is if you're bad at numbers, it doesn't matter how much you make, you're gonna spend it because you're that type of person. I've had friends that were making 1,000, they would spend 1,000. Then they, got into like, I don't know, a better job and they started making 8K and then they would spend 8K and then they started making 15 from their business and they would spend 15. And there's people, my mom's a good example of this, where she can live off of 3K and still save money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you just have to be okay with living below your means. Because the issue with that is he's comparing himself to others.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh shit, they're living downtown. I want to live in downtown.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they drive a Benz. I want a Benz. Oh shit, they're wearing Gucci shoes. I want Gucci shoes.
Yeah.
And when you're comparing yourself to others, it's very hard to not spend money. And it depends on who you're comparing yourself to. Because either you're comparing yourself to people that are in debt to be able to buy those things, or you're comparing yourself to people that have a lot more money than you.
Yeah.
And you can't compete with them, bro.
100%.
And like, you gotta be cool with that. I don't know, like people are spending way too much money on shit that they don't need to impress people that they don't truly care about, bro.
Yeah. There's this one quote that's hard. I think it's like comparison is a thief of joy or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It was like,
bro, like
something.
Comparison is like the worst thing you can do in this world.
Yeah.
Because it literally differentiates it from you being happy and
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah.
Because you can literally say, hey, I'm making 5K a month
Mm.
and my homeboy's making 3K. Like, I'm fucking grateful.
Mm.
Or you can say, hey, my homeboy's making 10K. I'm
Yeah.
unhappy because I should be making more.
Yeah.
You have both friends who you're comparing it to. And like, there's nothing wrong with saying like, I like the fact that that guy's making more. I want to make more because that could drive you.
Yeah.
But don't fucking compare yourself to that.
Yeah.
You know, let it be a driver. Because, dude, like, there's people that compare themselves to Bill Gates, and you're not gonna be at that level. Like, you got millions and millions and millions, and you're like, but Bill Gates has.
Yeah. No.
That's like, bro, who gives a fuck?
That's That's
you know, because you have something that Bill Gates doesn't. You know, so like if you're just comparing like the money aspect of it, dude, there's so many things that maybe Bill Gates, if he knew you, he'll be like, dude, I wish I had that, which could be family, which could be free time, which could be peace of mind when like he wants to go out for dinner and no one's like bombarding him for questions and stuff like that. We gotta stop comparing and like truly appreciate what we have.
Damn, this was a good one. Sarah_coach from IGDM said, I want to start a business, but I'm scared of leaving my stable job. How do you know when it's the right time?
You don't know. Now, quitting your job is like always scary. But I'm more so like on the safe side of things in life, where when I started Gentech, I was still working as a nurse at the hospital. So I would work as a nurse. The good thing with like the medical field, like as a nurse, you work 3 days, 12-hour shifts.
Really?
Yeah. Dang. I mean, they're like long shifts. So like for that day, like you're out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I had like 4 days to focus on my other stuff. But even if you work like a 9 to 5, like after 5, what are you doing? Right? From 6 to 12, what are you doing? Because that's another, 6 hours? Right?
Yeah.
You could technically have another 40 hours to commit to your business. And you also have like the full weekend. So like in my eyes, what I like to do is have the business income be at least what you're making at your job, if not a little bit more in case the revenue drops before you quit your job. So if you're making 4K at your job and your business starts making 4K, you can be like, all right, maybe I can quit now, or if you can go maybe part-time until this is like 6K or 8K, and then you drop the job. That's the way I like to play it. Most people be like, fuck your job, quit, go all in. And it's a risk because a lot of people don't truly make it. And my thing is like, it's probably going to take like a year or 2 years to really get to a stable position with your business, because you got to learn and all this and that. So are you going to be able to sustain for a year or 2 years if you don't have your job income?
So you're saying playing it safe?
Yeah, or save some money. Like if you can hustle up and have enough money to supply you for 2 years, and you're like, okay, I have enough money, I'm going to use this to cover my expenses while I build up the business, that's another option. But don't go into it thinking that, hey, I'll figure this out in 2-3 months, because you're probably not. You know, and then you're going to go back to your job, and then you're going to be scared to take that step again, which it could have maybe changed your life, but you rushed into it.
This one's a good one. This one's hard. This one's deep.
What up, everyone? By the way, if you guys have questions that you didn't like DM me so far, feel free to drop it in. If you guys want to get some free clout on my YouTube and IG, you can request to join as well.
Zoe from IGDM said, how do you handle burnout when you feel like you're working nonstop? Damn. These people got good questions.
Deep question. No, I like them because they're like legit questions. Burnout comes from you not being happy with your current process. The reason I say process is because like you building up your business or whatever, it's just a process. So in the midst of that process, if you're like, dude, I'm just tired of doing this, is usually when burnout comes. So say you're hustling for 2-3 years. And this happens to a lot of people that I know. They're hustling, they got like a marketing company or whatever it is. And they're like, dude, I'm barely making like 2K, 3K, sometimes it's like 5K, and then it goes back down to 2K. I'm just like, it's inconsistent, and like, I'm unhappy with this. And that's usually when burnout kicks in. And then you're like, shit, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. So first things, like, enjoy the process. Be okay with it. Because I feel like if you have good energy, you're also going to attract more money. Because I see people lose deals because their energy is low for that day. And that lead doesn't know that, hey, like you're going through some shit. And he feels your low energy, he doesn't end up converting. So be like super excited about the potential that you might see yourself in like a year or 2 years of that current like place that you're in. And I guarantee that like if you look at things positively, you're definitely gonna make more money. The other things, like people are going in for the wrong reasons. Like if you're going in for the money, you will get burnt out because it's hard. And people are like, shit, I want to make like 12K right away running my business. It's probably not gonna happen. So that's why I say like the why has to be very strong, and the vision and the passion needs to be very strong. Because say that like your passion is to, I don't know, change the standards of the way people live in Egypt. Doesn't matter if you're making money or not money, bro, you're gonna be out there. You're gonna be protesting, you're gonna be on news, you're gonna be talking for years. Right? Because of that passion and like the vision that you see. And that's the same passion and vision you need for your business and for yourself.
So do you think if someone enjoys what they're doing, do you think they will still get burnt out?
There are moments, but I won't say burnout. There's moments where you're tired, which is okay. Like, I don't know why we think it's burnout. Imagine that you're working out for like 7 days straight. Like you're gonna need a rest day, which is fine, bro. Like I think we're watching too many things on YouTube and IG where people like hustle culture, like just like keep on hustling. And it's like, dude, it's okay to freaking disconnect at 5 p.m. You know, it's okay to go for a walk on the weekends. So I think that's the confusion. It's like the confusion between like burnout and just being tired. Like take a break, bro. Like you're good. And like, you know, even with working out, like, you know, for your muscle growth, you need to rest. That's the only time your muscle grows. So I think with like business and like personal development, you need that time to really like step back and say like, okay, what's going on? What I need to improve? I learned all this information. Now it's time to step back, maybe apply this, don't apply that. You know?
Dang. Okay. Roberto Costa from LinkedIn said, do you believe mentorship is necessary for success, or can someone figure it out on their own?
You can figure it out. I mean, a lot of the information is out there. The only issue that I found with so much information, like you have YouTube, you have Google, you have IG, like you have all this shit. And then you're like, what do I do in this scenario? Bro, there's like 10 different things that you could do. You know? And how do you know what to do? And the thing is, like with a mentor, he is just another one of those informational outlets. Like he's gonna tell you his path as well. And what I like about mentors is that you can pick someone that has done it. So you know that's like legit, versus people on YouTube, you don't know if it's like legit or not. Has he really gone through the process? But a mentor will keep you on track, which is the biggest thing. Because when there is so much information, you start digging too much into it. And you don't have anyone saying, hey, like, stop watching YouTube videos, like get to work. You need someone like that. And the thing with a mentor is like he'll be able to understand your full like kind of life versus just that one situation. Because if you say, hey, I'm running ads and this isn't working, I think my pixel is incorrect, you're gonna get articles about the pixel. But someone that's outside of that can see your full like life situation. He's gonna be the one that calls out your product and says, hey bro, it's not your pixel. Like it's your product that sucks. And sometimes you need that person to really call out the true problem.
Do you think if money's tight, it's worth still having a mentor?
Dude, you can get mentors for free sometimes.
Really?
If you show enough passion to it. I mean, think about it. Like if someone comes to me and they're like, bro, you gotta connect on a personal level. If they're like, bro, like I came from Bosnia as well. I have a single mom as well. Like I'm hungry, like I wanna make it. Like I'm trying to figure this out, but like I just don't have the money or the resources. I really want to learn from you. Like I think I can help you with this part. If you can just allow me to shadow you, I'll be like, yeah, bro, come along. Like I'll help you. While I have other people paying us $5K a month to coach them for 2 hours in a month, right? So, dude, there's so many ways you can play someone that is a mentor, and it really comes down to how you position your cards. Because there are a lot of people that are like, yo, are you open for a quick call? I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know? But then if someone like really touches my heart, I'm like, yeah, bro, I got you. Like, I got you. Come for dinner. Like, we'll grab dinner too.
Yeah.
You know? So sometimes you can pay for information. Sometimes you can like really touch someone and shadow them and learn from them. I mean, like, what are you doing, you know, around here, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say,
even like you, like being here with me, it's like, dude, I love your energy, right? And
I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. I love you too.
And I love the fact that you don't take things too hard, like you're funny and stuff like that. And those are the traits that I'm like, shit, we need more of that in the office because everyone's so serious. So it's like, dude, you're in this room and you're learning super valuable information, just not just from me, but even like from Raw, and then Caesar back in the day, and like so many other like business owners around here.
A lot, yeah. Okay, Omar from IGDM. I dropped out of business university to build a business, but my family thinks I'm making a mistake. How do you deal with the pressure like that? Oh,
is this you?
This might be me. This might be me in the future. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what we talked about earlier. Where it's like your parents are gonna tell you that you fucked up. You gotta be okay with it. And you gotta push through it hard enough. Like I said, if I listened to my mom, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be wearing this Rolex with a G-Wagon out there, paying $8,000 for an office rent. Where like I dreamt of just making $8,000 in a month, right? I'm not trying to like show off anything because I'm not that type of person. But like, just like it's crazy how much your life can change if you just stick down this path that you truly believe in. But I understand parents as well, right? Where's the balance? The way I would position it is you can always go back to college, man. You can always like re-enroll. So it's like you tell your parents, hey, you know, I've committed. You saw that I have good grades. You know that I can finish college. I have this opportunity in my life that I believe can completely change my life. I feel like I'll be upset with myself if I don't take this next step. And I do understand your positioning as well, which is, you know, you're worried that what if this fails? What if it doesn't work out? We want to make sure you have a good college degree. I understand your point as well, but I just want to meet in the middle where if you can allow me and support me, because support is the big one here, for the next year, maybe 2 years, to really get this up and running. And if I achieve X, like give them like the ultimate goal. Like if I achieve 30K a month, you'll be okay with me going down this path.
That's exactly,
you know. And if I don't, I promise I'll go back in school and finish the degree. Because we both know, and tell your parents, we both know that 2 years in a life where we have 80 years, like it's not that big of a difference. So like I think this is a fair question for me to ask you.
You know what's crazy? That's literally the exact thing I told my dad. I told him in 2 years, hypothetically speaking, in 2 years, if I'm making 20K, can I still go to college? Do I still have to go to college or not? He said,
what did he say?
He said, fuck yeah.
Dude, I mean, my thing is, dude, I have business owner like friends that are back in college just because they want to finish it.
Get the degree?
You know, because like one of my good friends, like Caesar from OmniPublic, I mean, he's in Harvard right now.
Dang.
Getting his degree, like because he wants to get into like the political space. And I mean, I even have thoughts of like going back and just getting another degree. You know, but it's like your parents need to understand that the world is different. College is not even what it used to be back in the day. And even with like my daughter, I'm like, do I want her to go to college? Like, yes, but for different reasons. I want her to go to college in the right rooms where she's got to meet the right people that are the children of super successful people that she can collaborate with and have business ideas with and maybe get into business with. To me, it's not the information that she's going to learn in school. It's more so the connections that she's going to gain from it.
Do you think college is worth it? Be honest.
I mean, I don't. Unless you're planning on being a doctor or a lawyer. Unless you truly need a degree, like you don't. I don't know. Like, I go on YouTube and I look up a topic that I want to learn and I can like dissect it there.
Yeah. Damn. This
Let me
is
see. I got a question here, so let me answer this one.
Yeah.
How would you reach out to plastic surgeons and dentists if you were to offer them content creation service only? So my thing that I really like doing is getting a good case study of someone that's super well known in that space, and then saying, "Hey, I noticed your business when I was driving down the road," or like, "Hey, your business name popped up when we were discussing X. I took a look at your content, and I love everything that you guys are doing. We work with so and so. So you name drop the big name that they're probably like, oh shit, they work with so and so. I should probably be working with you," and that's probably going to get you into the room. And then if your vision is strong enough, if your value is strong enough, they'll give you the time of day. Like the way that we do it, for example, and did you say for free or no? Yeah. It doesn't matter because like content is good enough. Like, I mean, raw media, like they're literally just focusing on content and they get so many clients. But why? Because of the name drop that we use, which is Insurance Elevator. So like we name drop Eric a lot, and some people love him, some people hate him, but like everyone knows him. So when we're like, hey, we're working with Eric and we got him from, at the time he was doing like barely 40K a month to 5 million a month, we would love to showcase exactly what we did for him. And if anything, you can take that information and implement it yourself. But the point of our meeting is to possibly work together. Are you opposed to a quick 30-minute meeting? And people will say yes. Like they're hardly saying no because they're trying to get the secret sauce as well that maybe they don't know about.
Okay, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Tom from IGDM said, I run a construction company in Florida making around $4 million a year just from referrals. I tried ads, but they didn't work. What would you do in my shoes to get to 6 million? Holy.
What would you do?
Holy, me?
Yeah.
Me? I have legitimately no clue what I would do with all that money. That is insane.
What would you do? Would you exit the business and move back to Egypt?
Probably.
Buy some camels?
Oh, you're cooking. Probably.
No, I'm kidding, bro.
I'll probably do it on ads. I feel like ads work a lot. Like
they definitely work.
I heard so much like people say like it's good.
So someone that is in the business of doing construction and they're running their own ads, it's like me going from running ads to building my own house. It's like, can I build a house? Yeah, but it won't be as good as that person that does construction.
Yeah. So
like he's not a marketer, right? And I get that people can go on YouTube and see how to create ads and run the ads, but it's just like me going on YouTube looking up how to build a house.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that shit's gonna fall apart before I even like finish. So everyone's got to be honest with what they're good at. If you tried ads, and some people like do crack the code. Some people that are like, in construction or other stuff, and they run their own ads and they figure it out. Like, good for them. But chances of that happening is very slim. So first things first, I definitely recommend hiring someone that has done it.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, so he said that he did it for himself?
Yeah.
I thought he meant
I think, did he? What did he say?
He said, I tried ads, but they didn't work. What would you do in my shoes?
Okay.
Maybe
he did hire someone else. So first things first, if he tried himself, hire someone. Second thing is like, if you did hire someone, did they have experience in your like niche, and are they good enough? Because people will be like, oh shit, you guys charge 10K. I got someone that can do it for 1,000. I'm like, yeah, bro, go freaking use them. Yeah. Right? Because what's gonna happen? You're gonna run it, you're gonna be in this situation, and you're gonna be like, shit, ads don't work at all. Yeah. Which is the worst thing you can have. And then they don't even want to hire us. Right? So there's a reason people charge 10K. There's a reason that construction company probably charges a lot of money versus someone like me that can build a house for like $100. Like, I got you, bro. But ads like work, like I said, if the offer is good enough. So I really like using the best storyline and the best case study that you have and running that as the ad. If you're a business that services like a local area, which maybe, with a construction company, probably maybe, I don't know, goes like 30-mile radius. The best thing that you can do on a cheap note is just run a cheap awareness campaign on that 30-mile radius just so that people know you. Just like my Gold i8, it wasn't an ad, with a direct CTA, but people knew me.
Yeah.
Right. And then I got into the rooms, and then people thought about marketing, thought about me. So, bro, you can literally run awareness ads. I mean, we talk about this almost every video.
Yeah.
Like, he's got money. So like I would dump maybe $100 a day into just awareness ads, and let that be the first step. Second step is get some good credibility projects that they built and run that as an ad.
Yeah.
And be like, reach out for your free quote, whatever. But I mean, if your business is doing well off of referrals, figure out how you can do a lot of like retargeting. Because if people are referring you, that means people are saying, hey, check out this website. This is who I used. And most of those people maybe never like reached out. So I would do a retargeting ad on people that actually checked out my website, which is also very cheap.
This one was crazy. 4 million. Okay, we're coming up to the last one.
All right.
Okay, Armin from IGDM said, I want to start a digital agency in Sarajevo. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Sarajevo, bro.
Yeah. But feel like businesses don't take marketing seriously here. How do you convince them of the value? Ooh.
By proving that you did it for their competitors. So you need one person to bite the bullet.
Okay.
And that's usually a business owner that's like, listen, I got money. I'm not scared to invest. I'm not scared to try this. And when you get that person, like, dude, you got to go like above and beyond to get results for them. So if you're like, hey, I run ads, would you want some ads? And they're like, fuck it, let's run it. And you're like, well, my job is just to run your ads. You're not following up. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your potential of like a very solid case study. When you're starting off, like you just want solid case studies, like that name that you can name drop, like I mentioned, to other competitors. So if someone's like, yeah, let's give this a try, do everything for him to get case studies, even if it's outside of your scope, just so that you can prove that you grew someone's business.
Yeah.
So if you get a client that, let's say like it's a hair salon, right? And you're running ads, and maybe they're DM campaigns, and people are like reaching out, but the owner followed up once and maybe they never followed up again. I would go in there and start engaging with them. I'd be like, hey, I know that you reached out, but you never answered. Wanted to reconnect and see if you still want your haircut. Yeah. And I'll follow up again and say, hey, by the way, we're running a special, $5 off this week or whatever. Yeah. And then I'll freaking call those people too, video call, and be like, yo, I know you reached out. Like, I'm going to get people into that door. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to get my friends that didn't even sign up on the ad and be like, yo, check out this place. And when I asked the owner what was the uptick in revenue, he's going to be like, shit, we made an extra 30K. But maybe it didn't come from the ads. Maybe it came from your friends. And you posting on your own social with organic posts. But guess what? I got a case study that now says, I just helped a local salon or hair salon, whatever, a barbershop in Sarajevo, generate an additional 30K in revenue, and all I charge is 2K. And they're like, fuck, I want that. So like, you need to have that type of like leverage. So the first few clients that you have, like go above and beyond to get those case studies, because it's gonna be so easy to get into the door for other businesses in the same niche when you flex that on them. Yeah.
So you think case studies are like really, really, really important?
Yeah, bro, because like the market's so saturated. Yeah. And in a country where people don't believe in marketing yet, like Bosnia, you gotta show them that other people have done it. Because what Bosnia is really good at is copying other people. Yeah. Like in Bosnia, there's this like saying, like, if you build a house that's 2 stories high, your neighbor's gonna build a 2-story house. And then you add a floor, he's gonna add a floor. You add another floor, like that's literally what Bosnia does, bro. So if they see that someone else is running ads and they're making money, they're like, I wanna run ads, And they're like, oh, they're working with that agency, I wanna work with that agency. I mean, that happens everywhere, but in a country that's that small where people kind of like talk amongst each other, it's very easy to dominate market.
Hold on, I'm a little bit dumb. Is Sarajevo in Bosnia?
Yeah, it's the capital.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Hold on, I got one more question on here. Are we done with those questions?
Yeah.
All right. So how can we find a media buyer who actually can get results in a specific niche, have a very strong interview process. Ask them what they've done in the past and make them showcase exactly their strategies. So people will say, yeah, like I've been running ads for 15 years. I've been making money for clients and like all this and that, but make them pull up the ads manager and make them walk you through the strategy that they're running and the results that they're getting. Like really dissect everything. Say, all right, you're running ads for so-and-so, show me a strategy. Why are you running that strategy? Where are you feeding those leads? How do you know those leads are converting? Do you have access to your CRM? Can you show me the exact ROAS on your ads? Like really dissect everything, because someone that truly has all this information is pretty decent. I'm not saying that they're gonna be perfect, but they're gonna be a lot better than people that are just lying in an interview. All right, my man, you good with this one?
This one, I like this one. This one's nice. I like this. We're doing this every Tuesday, guys.
Every Tuesday, bro.
Every Tuesday.
I'm gonna need you to move to Sarajevo with me so we can keep it running.
I got you. I'd love to see Bosnia, man.
We'll have some chavape, bro. say peace to the
Peace.
IG.
Peace, chat. Peace.
See you guys in the next one. Bye.